time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
War Eagles.
Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Scanning the field, it's Kamara.
Oh, I'll start off like that. That's the
interception. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right.
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it.
This is the worst way I could have started this game.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point was good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Looking downfield, it's Kamara. Right on the money. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Just keep slinging it. It's complete to the left. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Nevada going quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Wolfpack. A great catch and run for 6. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Sent it downfield. Catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Going for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Nevada going quickly. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
This Nevada offense really has it going. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Back to throw. It's Kamara. Oh, they're after him. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. An 84-yard drive there, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pucks it out of the air.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Skips away from pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
He throws one to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. He was trying to keep that play alive, getting out and escaping to the left, just hoping something good would.
Which one of you? Let me see. Gotta look at this team. Wolves. Why are you not starting? Wolf is my guy. Wolf is my guy.
And just buying time, right? Trying to give your receiver time to get open. He couldn't get open. He couldn't find an avenue to get him the football, but at least he bought some time and gave himself a chance. Just couldn't capitalize on it.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here comes the heat. The ball is out behind the line. And the ball goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. third down. That was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw. It's Kamara. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Using the quick game. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Defense in press coverage. From the gun, running back gets to give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Nevada going quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Second down, they'll go to the air. Still looking on the move. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Back to pass, it's Kamara. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Nevada. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. A strike downfield.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
things up. They'll put it in play from the 40. The give to the left.
Ah, that's bad defense, bro.
Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Tiger. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the top.
It's like they didn't even move.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown.
As crazy as this scene, I can't run. Crazy people.
He'll bring it out. It's Levis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Insane.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give on the inside. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Nevada going quickly. To the air, it's Kamara. Bringing the heat. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Man.
It's incomplete. And
They
this
let him
will be
get
a
free.
boost of
Did he
confidence
drop
for this
one?
defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They want to run it left here. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Caught in the backfield, it's Fuller. He's out past the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Caught behind the line. It's Fuller. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. There he goes to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nevada.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 11 over Cincinnati. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it for a big play. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
Oh, bro, I came with a blitz.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
I came with a blitz. Wait, blitz, right?
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. It's clock ticking down in the first half. They punch it in and a chance to tie this football game.
And the extra point is good.
Why would they blitz, right?
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
With a quarterback
And what a way to finish it with a
blast.
9-yard
Like, I
touchdown
came
run.
with a blitz. That should have destroyed them.
Coming out with it, it's Levis. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air, it's Kamara. Throws to the wideout.
Oh,
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game. He already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The offense changing the play. Pressure coming.
Bro, he stole my play. Nobody ever ran that. Nobody has ever ran that for me, bro. That's an honor. It was an honor.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. He'll go out of bounds inside.
Nobody's doing running that. Terry, what are you doing? Quit stealing my stuff, bro.
They were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete. That should be the final play of the first half.
That's a lot of receptions.
We played 2
That is
quarters
not
here.
an
Time to go to Kevin
interception.
Connors in our halftime update. We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Scrambling away. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Oh, he
Stuff like
dropped
that.
it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I'd like to see the receivers do a better job fighting to get open on that scramble play. The quarterback's flushed out. He's working to his left. You now need to break the route off. You got to run with him. Someone's got to go down the boundary. Someone's got to come back to the quarterback and give him a place to go with the ball.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass.
You got me. I knew it. I knew it, bro. He's smart. He's smart. CC is smart, bro. He's smart. He's smart. He's smart. He's smart. And I should have known he was going to do that.
He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat. Positively Cam-tastic.
Really thinking it,
And that dude
bro.
was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 8 over Toledo. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Back to throw, it's Kamara. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Nevada going quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He'll take the deep shot. He's got it inside the 30. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Got his man down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Kamara. Under fire. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. Now the play fake. Rushes on him.
Oh, my God.
Just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Sneaks into the end zone.
It's just so nice to have a signal call.
I didn't see the button.
Make plays
I
in
don't
the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play.
Did not see the button. Tight end wide open in the flat.
Tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive.
Oh, hell. Well, how's he beat you deep? And how's a running back throw a perfect pass? Still in my play, CC, bro. You watching my game. CC,
and you just think about those guys having.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back.
You watching that game.
That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Oh, bro, how's he do that, though? Like, throws it off the running back. Though. I can see the defense throw it back there. The running back threw it.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Levis. That gamble did not pay.
Off his back foot, though. All right. back leg, running back, roll to his
As they
left,
bring him down at
halfback
the
pass for a
12-yard line.
touchdown. Like, come on, bro.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Kamara. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Nevada going quickly. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback keeper. That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Kamara. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so... is time as we open the 4th. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Touchdown, Nevada! And they add 6 more to the board that trip to the house.
With my kicker. My kicker killed. Oh no! Please let him waste the time out. Yeah.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play calls and everyone on the same page here. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it. Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? UTEP has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over it. They're trailing by 17 to Jacksonville State. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. It's complete to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Look at that. 8 answer.
Auburn going to work with another first down. To the ground with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Well, it's the 4th quarter. You got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now, because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Makes the grab on the left.
Oh my God. Fuck, the luckiest. Bro, look, my dude is running right here, too. Oh.
And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
Let's go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted on that one, trying to take a shot into the end zone to score a touchdown. Nice play by the defense, but you now have the chance offensively here to kick the field goal, take the lead in the fourth.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
He'll bring it out. It's Levis. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line.
Quarterback injured.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Kamara. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And good.
Oh, they did not let me call it time.
This defense is playing so hard here late in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Fires to the wideout.
Get out of bounds!
Ripping off a good chunk.
Oh my God,
the
bro.
They're set up with a first down. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.